December 22, coming from us to you.
On
What do you
Single
think?
Malt Review.
Oh, look, he's got it on further. What's another ooh pun? We'll think of it later. Anyway,
what are we
let's
gonna
get into
do?
the whiskey. In the meantime,
Yes.
And it is. I gave it the secret shake test. Now mandatory. It's got a bit of a foam. Got a bit of a foam.
Yeah, it's hard to say with this extensive labelling on the bottle.
It's just a
Blocking
bunch
out the
of
sunlight.
water in my glass.
Oh. But it's looking like we've got a bit of a darker hue, almost an orangey colour.
We do kind of.
Tar.
Let's see. That's looking gold in the way that these are really promising or really coloured. Let's see. No, really promising.
Ooh, yeah.
Delicious. Okay. Man, 2 bangers in a row. This is another one, just by the nose, you can tell there's an exciting whiskey coming your way.
It's, at this stage, still a very quintessentially whiskey-smelling whiskey, but no, there's something extra.
No, it's very, very, very fruity.
Oh, get
And
some
there's-
citrus oil,
Yeah,
actually.
there's orange citrus. It's a very, well, there's already been one, but a very Glenmorangie-y kind of a thing going on with that lovely, lovely, sweet, bright orange. What else is there? Full strength. There's not a huge burn or anything. It's treating you pretty
Ooh,
well.
that's got a little burn on the tongue, though. That's got a kick.
That
Ooh.
strikes me as a 46.
Yeah.
But with maybe room to move in the upwards direction. There's something not altogether normal. With
Yeah,
that.
this
Hang on.
is... Oh, if I say it, it'll taint our rest of our tasting
Save it up,
preconceptions, so I'll save it.
I
I'll save
might
this thought.
I might evolve in parallel and get back to the same
Yeah.
place as I glance at our cues here.
There's what's left. What are the options that are left for
Well, we've
us?
got blended whiskey by Loch Lomond. This is not it. We've got Sky. This is hopefully not it. We've got chocolate malt, and then we've got who knows.
Mystery.
Yeah. So, let's see.
This is very familiar now, actually. I have a feeling I know what this is, but I could be wrong.
I have the opposite impression.
Right.
This is tasting dubiously. This is tasting nice. It is not tasting familiar.
Right.
I'm not getting much of a cloud.
Lovely,
What the
though.
heck? You'd say if this was Sky, you'd be astonished,
Yep.
or at least I would be. If this was a blend by Loch Lomond, I would be Mickey Mouse. So rule that one out, which really only leaves us
Yeah.
the chocolate malt and the question mark. And it's not tasting all that chocolatey, is
Right.
it?
Well,
Maybe
what...
it's got a hint.
Shall I save one that's been on my mind
Yeah.
since... Okay. Starwood Ginger Beer Cask.
No.
It's got the right hue. It's got a hint of orangey spice. It's
Wasn't
got some heat to it.
You tasted that one more than I did. I
Yeah,
had that
they do
one
a new
taste of
release
it.
each year, so I've only tried the 1 year's expression. And it's...
That tasted quite distinct, right? There was an unmistakable quality
Oh,
to
yeah.
that one. This one
the ginger
is.
beer cask finish was...
I would have said this is distinctly mistakable, in that I'm in the process of mistaking it. But I know this tastes very, very Scottish to me. This tastes
Okay.
quite well put together. This tastes careful in a way that Australian whiskies that we've encountered were not. Surely this is either the question mark or this is the chocolate malt. It is 100% not the Archie Rose chocolate malt,
No.
because that thing was loud and proud and about 5 shades darker than
Yeah.
this thing. So unless they've changed that dramatically,
They
there's
have
that-
kept releasing it, so it could be a new formulation.
There's
But who else
the-
used chocolate malt? We
there's the-
established...
well,
there was-
as one of the crucial clues from the
Yeah.
community was that Glenmorangie do
That's it.
I think they call it the Signet, and that uses chocolate malt. This is really good for Glenmorangie. This isn't very good, I would have said, for chocolate malt. There's a
It
tiny
would only be a
bit of-
portion, though. I think that Glenmorangie would
Well,
go
that's
fairly
the thing.
restrained.
Is it a portion? I should have, because I did look this up just to check out, just to see the price and go, whoa, and then kind of lost interest. But if it is a portion, I like this for Glenmorangie because all
Yeah.
the other notes, that nice sweet orange, the really rich honey, they quite. It's not 100% there, but yeah, I kind of like this for the Glenmorangie, and there's something in there.
Right.
I wouldn't have said it absolutely like jump out of my chair, this is chocolate malt, but there is something. So I think that's where I have to go.
Okay. That would be quite bold if we managed to guess the exact whiskey, and it's one of neither of us have tried. So should we go with that? Glenmorangie Signet.
I think that's I'm going to call it a safe pick. I think
Okay.
that's the only pick. Just because there's nowhere else to go.
Yeah.
It's either, well, I'll say this. Not that it's a bona fide pick, because we're only allowed one now. There's no more safety picks. That practice has been banned. If it's not the Glenmorangie Signet, it's the question mark.
Right.
Because there's just no way this is the other two. No way it's the other two. So I'm going to hope for this. And if it is, then yeah, that chocolate malt is slight.
This has been, I have to say, this has been a very fun and quite exciting calendar all
It's been
round.
quite nerve-wracking,
And I've never been more tense than I have now. Like, this has
been a bit of a
for
stress.
some reason, this feels like a make or break.
Okay, there it comes.
What do we got? Hey!
Yep.
Glenmorangie
Safe.
Signet.
Totally
We managed
safe.
yes.
Totally safe. 46% unchill filtered. I'll take their word for it.
Yeah.
Coloured, who knows. We will have to check the proportion of chocolate malt, because this is not overtly.
Yeah.
We
So is
only
that-
have the.
There's surely it can't be if it was 100% chocolate malt.
I think
like,
you know.
I think the Scotch whisky community would be up in arms because that's
I
just
don't
too
know.
different. They'd be outraged, and it would have been created a scandal. If it's only a portion of chocolate malt, then that explains why
Yeah.
it's restrained in those extra flavors, and why I interpreted that as a bit of extra orange oil, spicy richness, which I then thought might be the ginger beer cask from Starwood.
Going back to Starwood, that is our sort of unit for chocolate malt, because they did a
Archie Rose,
100%,
right?
yeah,
Yeah,
Archie
the-
Rose. Sorry, Archie Rose did another Australian distiller, 100% chocolate malt, and that one
It is lovely, but
you
unmistakable.
you knew.
It's a no age statement whiskey, I think. No age statement? Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's the colour of like a dark ale, almost brown
Yeah.
to look at. And it is glorious.
This one, had I not known the clue was in there, I don't know. I would have still been reaching for Glenmorangie, because it's so true to the house style of the old Morangie there. But
Yeah.
the chocolate malt, kind of an afterthought, really.
I think, because of just sort of Scotch whiskey traditions, what people expect, they've taken quite a conservative approach. They wanted to add the chocolate malt influence, but not go into a full chocolatey explosion, which would just leave people angry on the internet. which
Where is it?
yeah.
Where is it? Where is it? You know, I think, look, right at the end, if one does a bit of recirculation across the palate, right at the end and right at the back of the palate, you just get that little tiny bit of firmness, that little bit of round bitterness coming through.
I want to make a bit of a niche comparison. It's like if you know Terry's Chocolate Orange, the legendary English confection, the sort of, in this case, the dark chocolate variety, it's a ball chocolate so shaped like an orange, comes in wedges, and it's infused with orange oil to add the actual orange flavour. This is reminding me of a Terry's dark chocolate orange.
Yeah, that's not a bad pick. Okay, safe.
But yeah, it's
confused,
guessing the
but
exact
safe.
whiskey
Yeah.
when neither of us have tried it before. So I
And thank you,
somewhat proud of it.
thank you to the more than one person in the community
Oh,
that actually brought this to light. Otherwise, we didn't know this one existed.
No.
Have never seen this one in New Zealand. Maybe it was specially brought in. I don't know. But that's tremendous stuff. So thank you to those people who elucidated us on that one and gave us a bit of lifeline. Otherwise, that would have been a bit embarrassing.
Yep.
Although, you know what? I was going in Glenmorangie direction. I might have picked Glenmorangie and just gone, and then we would have gotten it right anyway. So, hey, you never know. You never know what's up here at the Single Malt Review. Okay, Slanger, we're really getting into it now. We are extremely getting into it now. I think it's going to be, I'm not going to call anything a formality, but it should be pretty clear cut as to what's coming up. You could probably even tell us before we taste it. Don't spoil other people. Don't spoil us. Okay, Slanger,
See
come
you
back tomorrow.